Hello everyone, Avoki Studios here, and today we're doing a how-to on Jungle Slizer as requested by Stop Motioning Me, and let's get right to it. Okay, so these are the pieces you need for the leg, and obviously you're gonna need them twice, and couple of things. This is cut, obviously. I mean, it's an Avoki Studios mod, what do you expect? Uh, and also this pin axle here is cut, but you can use a standard one. It's just my preference because it was kind of pissing me off when it was like sticking out, but it's not too big of a deal. And this is cut, but I mean, you can the piece exists. I just didn't have it at the time, and I'd rather cut an axle than use a gray ones. Freaking hate those things. I'm a perfectionist. uh so yeah, this is like the only piece you actually have to cut if you're okay with that. But yeah, look, anyway, let's get to it. You take the slicer foot, take a connector, and wait a second, and this is your foot. Wait, I'll put this here as a reference. Alright, so now you take this slicer limb piece. I don't know if you can hear her, but she's making some noises, so excuse her. Right, Nusha? Say hi to the viewers. Obviously I had to have been a Nusha cameo. Where were we? I'm getting off topic. Yeah, so you take this slicer limb, you cut off this ball joint. You take this Technic lift arm with this this one. Wait, and you put it on the right side. Obviously, you're gonna have to mirror that for the other leg. You put this. I don't really remember what this piece classifies as. I'm pretty sure it classifies as a pin, but the pin with the little bushing. Now you take a free L axle, you put it here. You take a ball joint with the hole through, put it here, and then you take a green socket, put it here, and it it's supposed to snap onto this. And now you take a jumper plate. This one has some markings because it's reused from the old model that got those scratches in Hellfire. You put it here for detail. This is your lower leg. You're gonna need two of them mirrored. Now the upper leg. You take another slicer foot, this one in black, and a Technic connector. You can use the old one. I'm using the new one because, I mean, no reason. I just do. Then you take wait a second. Yeah, you take a 2L axle, put it here. Two of those thin lift arms, put them here. Now you take, once again, the markings are still here. I tried to, get rid of them as much as possible, but I mean, they're not really visible. Yeah, you take a 3L axle and put it here, and put this gear for decoration. Now you just wait. I built that the wrong way. Hold on, I'm stupid. Yeah. Now you put it all together, and you have your leg done. Wait, what? Oh, great! Oh yeah, I didn't... See, I told you I'm stupid. Yeah, you're supposed to mirror them. I built them the wrong way, because obviously... anyways, yeah. They're clearly not supposed to be like this. They're supposed to be... whatever. Yeah. Let's move on to the torso. Alright, so this is the lower torso, the pelvis. I didn't take this apart because there are some glued parts that I don't want to ruin. But basically what this is... This actually does hold on by itself, but it's just... It tends to come off, so I just glued it because who cares. This is a socket, a slicer foot, lift arms, a 5L axle, and this is a metal detector in green from the Toy Story Army Man, with this part cut off, and yeah, that's basically it. I glued this here and those lift arms to kind of like secure it so it doesn't come off. But basically, now you take this angled Technic connector that is number 4, and you put it here into the metal detector to give him a nice ass. Now you take those ball joints, put them here. Once again, I cut this because I didn't have it at the right length, and I refuse to use the gray ones. Lego, bring back black axles, I beg you. I think I miss them even more than black pins. And then now the ball joint goes here. And let's move on to the upper torso. Alright, so I'm gonna do this in sections because I am not gonna remember how to build it if I like take apart the whole thing. So you start off with a Technic connector. You take this tiny Technic panel in green. As far as I'm aware, it doesn't come in green in many sets. I know I got it from the John Deere harvester, if that helps anyone. Now you take this axle and bam. You take this 4 long axle, put it here, and put this Technic connector here, I think. Alright, now let's get some more chunks taken apart. Alright, so once again, there's a cut piece. The Slizer foot, you need to cut it off here, and I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea if this works with like with just like a stock version. So you might wanna try that out first, because I'm pretty sure I actually had it cut like this for a different mock, and then I just reused them here. And yeah, you take this slicer foot, this angled lift arm, not lift arm, Technic connector, once again number 4, put it here. You take the free long axle, put it here. You take this Technic connector and put it here. Then this like connector with those like ridges. I think that this piece is not really common these days. So you might want to use the standard version if it comes in green. I'm not sure if it does, but I mean, hell, you can even use it in black. It works just as fine. And you take this Exoforce robot handpiece. You take this pin, put it here, and now you take this lift arm and this 5 long axle, put it here, so it just like, you know, one thin lift arm length is sticking out. It kind of like fills the gap. And you want to have 2 of those mirrored, except this part, instead of this connector and a robot claw, you get this Technic connector and an antenna. And let me just remember how you put it together. Alright, so I'm pretty sure you take this. You insert this here. Oh yeah, that's how. Excuse that. That's how you. Oh, actually no. It's supposed to be one whole lift arm of a length. It just creates like this kind of, you know. Alright, so from the looks of it, I'm pretty sure it is gonna work, but it would kind of like stretch it out a little. So I mean, it's illegal either way, but I mean, who cares about the legal connections? Now. Right now you need to build this. You take a 1x2 plate, 1x2 plate with a bar, and this hinge piece. You put it here. You have this thing, and you're supposed to put it here, so it's just loosely in there for now, like so. Another chunk. Alright, so you need those parts. Then you're gonna need those, like all those twice. Make another one of those. And this is glued in here. So the arms, like, the pin doesn't rotate when I animate because the arms are quite heavy. Yeah, you take this, you put this free long lift arm and a toe ball pin. You put those pins here. You take this lift arm with like this angle. Put this here. You need 2 of those. And now let me remember. You take this green connector, this 3 long pin. I use the blue one here because there's literally no way of seeing it, like, at all, because it's covered by this. Because normally, if there's even a tiny bit of a color that doesn't fit sticking out, it pisses me off. But yeah, you take this 3 long axle, this technic connector. Jesus, it's dirty. I mean, it happens when you film outside. And this chunk is done. Now, you take those and you connect this to this axle here, and then you need to make sure this is like really far down here, like, see, and this is supposed to hold it in place. There we go. We're not done yet because now you need this tube connector, a 3 long axle, 3 long lift arm, and another angle 4 connector. Put it here, this here. You're gonna need this Technic connector with those clips. Now what you want to do is take this here, so it's like it wraps around here, kind of, and now attach this, and this is your torso done. Actually, wait, I forgot one thing. Where the hell is this tire? Hang on. I found the little shit. This is a tire, but it's like inverted. It's like flipped inside out. I'm gonna put the picture of the actual tire here. It's the one that was like all over Lego Technic in the 90s. Though I think it originates from the 80s. I think. But yeah, you invert it and you put it. No, actually put. It will be easier to put it here, and then you have your torso down. And now. Let's do the arms now. Alright, so these are the pieces for the upper arm. You're gonna need them twice. You don't have to mirror them because they're exactly the same. You take a Slizer head. You take a Technic connector. Put it here. Take a 2 long axle. Put it here. Now take this Technic panel, place it like so. It's facing downwards. This is supposed to be like an air vent, I guess, or like a samurai armor plating. That's what I was going for, anyways. And like so. Now you take this 2x2 plate. A mixel joint. This is a bootleg because they don't come in black, but like I said, I refuse to just randomly throw light gray in when it's not part of the color scheme. Standard 1x2, and you put this. Actually, no way, this is supposed to be like so. Now you put this rounded inverted tile. I think that's what it is. Either a tile or plate. No, I think it's a plate. Your Bricklink has their categories really weird. Whatever. You take this and you attach it to the anti-studs here, and yeah, they're done. Now for the lower arms. Okay, so basically this is the lower arm, just a regular Slizer limb, and put a tire here. For the throwing arm, you cut off the connector like so, and you cut off the throwing arm. You glue a plate on here because of course you put too much glue and it's left a white mark, so you have to cover it up. If you weren't a dumbass like me, then you know you don't have to add it, but I mean it's canon now, so I guess if you want to be accurate. And now for the standard hand, you're gonna take a teal Technic connector and cut off the axle hole. You're gonna take this 1x2 with a bar and put it here. Except you're gonna have to glue it, but I didn't do that because I can't find glue. My best friend is gone, so I mean it makes more sense, you know, in a tutorial anyways, but yeah. You might want to glue it because yes, it does hold, but it's like really flimsy. So yeah, now you take this thin lift arm, put it here. You take 3 minifigure arms, 2 right ones and 1 left one, and now you attach them like so. Actually, wait, no, not like that. Like frankly, I'm not sure which is better, like this or like this. It's up to you. Though actually I think this looks better. Yeah. And now last thing, you take this katana piece. This is from a bootleg. It comes, I mean it comes in a lot of bootleg sets, but from ones that are like available, that are widely available these days, those like monochrome CCBS figures from AliExpress or Temu. Yeah. And you put it here. And now wrap the fingers around it, and there you go. Now obviously you attach it to the arm, and you can put the arms together, and they're done. Now the last part, the head, is really simple. These are the parts you need. A Slizer head. You take this connector, you put it here. Now you take a 2L axle. Here, a toe ball pin. Here. And a Jungle Slizer face visor. If you wanna make him like accurate, you need to do this like little scar thing. Basically just take a knife, make like a little hole, scratch this a little, and then take a silver marker to make it look like, you know, there's metal underneath. You put it on. And now, your jungle slicer is ready. You take the torso, the legs in. Remember, don't mess up with the legs like I did. The arms. And the head, this is an unconventional technique, but it's not illegal. Like, you put a towel between clips. And now your jungle slicer is ready. Feel free to use all of the techniques. You don't have to give me credit, I don't care. And yeah, let me know what mocks would you like to see next. From the ones I can like they're very possible to do. Sub, Fire, Judge, City, maybe Rock, but Rock is kind of more complicated. But you know, if there's demand, I'll do it. Yeah, maybe Energy, but I mean, like, does anyone even care about the Energy? I mean, he's cool. The set is really cool, but he doesn't really have much purpose in my story. Yeah, and I could do Tank very easily. Razor might be a bit more complicated. Magnet, I'm not sure. He's kind of tricky. I don't think I'd be able to put him together after I take him apart. Same with Millennium. And yeah, maybe some Robo Riders. Those would be simple too. Oh, and Obsidian. I mean, I think you can make Obsidian, like, just from looking at her pictures. And, Nova. Yeah, just tell me which one you're interested in, and I'll most likely do it. Thank you so much for watching. This is Avoki Studios signing off. Peace.